Thank you to our sponsors for today's video, StarCharge and Amber. StarCharge is the largest EV charging manufacturer in the world and is also a provider of residential and commercial battery storage and microgrid solutions. This video is also brought to you by Amber. Amber offers a modern extended warranty for your Tesla's battery and more without the burden of long-term contracts or upfront payments. Check out the link in the description below to browse their plan options and get started with a free over-the-air diagnostic check.
Hello, welcome back to Out of Spec Reviews. Welcome to another video with Jordan and Andreas, aka Team Food.
Team Food.
I feel like I should be eating snacks right now.
Dave
should be in the back. But we are here bringing you guys another video with FSD. Now, FSD has been updated again. It's constantly being updated. That's the whole point. And we are now on 12.5.1.1. It just keeps going. But there's a lot of big improvements, notably this whole hands-free situation. And we're going to do some testing with driving, well, being driven around by Andreas's brand new Model 3 dual motor.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic car. Okay, turning on my heated seats. Cool. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to look at the actual notes here. So what's new in 12.5.1.1, which is part of 2024.21.5.
So this actually hasn't changed since 12, actually since version 12, like
right,
the
so
sentence.
Version 12, the main number, is the big update that replaced the huge amount of C++ code with actually the, I guess, neural network trained. So millions of video clips, which are now making it, in theory, more human-like because it's trained on humans. But the improvements include what?
With version 12?
Yeah, or no, 12.5.1.
So the biggest feature, like you just said, it's the hands-free. So it's basically a vision-based attention monitoring system. So as long as you keep your eyes, you know, facing front, you're good. And then there was some under the hood improvements. They had a 5x increase in operating parameters. What does it mean? So basically, the more parameters an AI model has, the more detailed and nuanced its understanding of the real world and the outputs can be, basically. So it should basically feel more natural and like dumbed down.
that's been a whole theme of this, is how does it feel natural. Now I think with 12.4, which is when hands-free was really supposed to happen, there was actually a regression in natural feeling, at least, and actually Elon kind of confirmed that. He equated it to like the car was like trying to triage like emergency room patients instead of like long-term care. Like it was like thinking too much.
Correct.
So they tried to quote unquote dumb it down to human feel, and I'm really excited to see kind of how this works.
One thing we should add is it passed a coffee test done by Ashok, who is the, I think, head of autopilot at Tesla. Basically, he runs the FSD. And yeah, his goal was to drive around with a coffee without spilling any of it. And it passed, apparently.
That's good. So he and I would get along.
Yeah, so their focus was really on smoothness and more natural feeling, which I've noticed, definitely. Yeah.
So we are going to head out, and we have this camera now running to show you the world. That's why this camera is over here off to the edge, and we probably won't even point to it that much because we really want to show you guys kind of a POV of what the car looks like and what we're seeing. There's actually a little bit of rain here and there. It's kind of interesting weather, and we're actually heading basically into rush hour traffic. Yeah. So I'd say we just go for it.
Sounds good.
See what happens.
So we put in Scandinavian Designs furniture in case you guys need some furniture first.
Yeah, so the premise, we should have started with this. The premise is Andreas has not been to this Costco over here yet, so we're going to go to Costco.
Exactly.
And Elon will take us there. Right. I do want to do a little different route, doing some sort of back roads, some really bumpy, windy roads, and also some inner city, you know, traffic. Like I said, rush hour traffic. We're not really jumping on the highway because this is version 12. On city streets only. Highway is still V11, which is genuinely fine, but they haven't jumped to that neural network on the highway yet.
Correct. Yep.
So, hit it.
Let's go.
We got
tap to activate drive, and then I should be able to, yeah. So autopilot. There's a pedestrian. You know what? Let's turn it on right away and see what it does.
Yep. We got pedestrians around here. It's
Can you slow down?
He's like, why are you speeding up? My poor neighbors. Sorry, we're not driving. Turn signal, that's good.
Yeah. Let's see. Very close to the curb here.
Yeah.
One of the other.
Eventually it'd be great to, oh, so it's taking this route. So this is another interesting thing. We should have just gone out there and gone to the left.
Yeah.
But Tesla route planning does not understand the entrance to my neighborhood. Completely clueless. Which is silly. It's been that way for years. I've reported it on systems multiple times. Doesn't really matter. They haven't fixed it. But yeah, now we got the full screen preview. The visualization is great. I've been driving a lot of other cars with visualizations.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing how far behind they are. Rivian obviously is benchmarking this, and I think they're doing quite well. Now Rivian has such better cameras with their new generation of R1. So I'm hoping to see that improve, but it's hilarious to see like VinFast and Kia just kind of not really have it there.
Yeah, not yet.
But we departed with 26% to charge. Andreas, this is your new car. I mean, you upgraded drastically.
Drastically.
You had a standard range plus.
It's kind of crazy to say drastically. I traded in a 4-year-old car, but yeah, range-wise, it was a big upgrade.
Okay, so side note, get this. It didn't take us the obvious route out of our neighborhood. It's taking us the incorrect route. So now it's going to try to do a left turn on a right turn only.
Oh my god. Is it going to do it?
Does it know there's curbs there?
There's curbs? Yeah.
It's going to try, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Watch the curb on your left side so it doesn't clip it.
Okay, there's a truck coming. It's stop. Oh, it's this. No, it's in the middle.
We're just stopped in the middle of the actual. Go.
Okay, I am pressing the accelerator pedal right now.
Oh my
First
gosh.
intervention.
Oh my gosh.
I think it would have sped up, but this car was coming.
This car was right behind us, yeah.
So,
I mean, we're still not there yet, folks, but we're making progress.
So our goal is not to have zero intervention, clickbaity titles.
Yeah.
I also intervene more often than most people on YouTube. I'm just very self-conscious. Like even right now, the guys tailgating us, and I'm already worried about the slowdown here.
This German here was so terrified that we just did an illegal left turn.
See, it slows down. I mean, anyway, I'll be quiet.
No, it's good. This is good commentary. I mean, this feels very human. I live here, so I've done all of these roads many times.
Now we're getting passed on the right.
By a Subaru is like, why are you driving so slow?
Drive already pissing off people.
So this is a very bumpy road. Some construction stuff kind of not really happening right now, I'm guessing, but off and on construction zones. It's really not, I don't think this will be challenging for the FSD. It's really just, I've actually tested a lot of car suspension on this road because it is so bumpy. And it's not even that old. This road's like 8 years old.
Not bumpy, menu car.
This is better. So anyways, back to what we were saying. You upgraded drastically.
Exactly.
You had a standard range plus?
Yeah.
Was that it? Okay.
2020 is the range
2020.
plus.
So you've jumped ahead 4 model years. Is this right? 2024?
Yeah. If you can say model years in Tesla, yeah.
Right, yeah. Model years.
But yeah, 4 years ago, basically.
And now it's all the benefits of, ventilated seats alone is worth it.
Yeah.
But then, of course, we're on hardware 4.
Exactly.
So you had hardware 3 before, right?
Hardware 3, yeah.
And so some of these improvements, including hands-free, I don't think have actually been brought back to hardware 3 cars yet.
No, I think the hands-free is not the problem with hardware 3. Hardware 3 is more of a challenge for the neural net.
The neural net.
The hands-free is, I think it's fine with the camera.
Okay, yeah.
So, but all the hardware 3 cars are still on 12.3.6, which does not have hands-free driving. So,
right.
Yeah.
But it is, they just don't quite have everything yet. They said they're working on it, but because of the delay in getting hardware 3 cars up to par with what hardware 4 cars can do, it does make me concerned of the, I guess, future longevity of hardware 3 vehicle owners. Will they ever cut it off? Be like, okay, you still have FSD, but not like the best actual hands-free version.
But I think that's how it's going to be. Even this car is going to be outdated at some point. I mean, they're already talking hardware 5 is going to come out end of 2025.
Yep.
I think this is very future-proof, but yeah, hardware 3, I don't know, would be a shame because there's so many hardware 3 cars out there.
Yeah.
And they're all paid for it, right? I mean, the people who paid for FSD, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, you were one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And so we should talk about that really quick. FSD is something that you can purchase bulk
bulk.
I'm
I'm
talking about Costco.
10 subscriptions. It's actually better the more you buy. Just kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Costco and get some FSD in bulk. Or you can do it as a whole sum, and then or you can have it monthly.
Yeah.
And so you did opt for the entire whole package, which was I don't know how many $1,000s, but part of the reason you did opt to buy this car was because they then offered an FSD transfer.
Yeah, that was the main trigger at the end.
Yeah.
FSD transfer.
To quote Kyle, he would kill you if you didn't buy it.
Exactly. Yeah. And also tax credit and
just a lot of things.
And yeah, so it was the perfect timing to buy this car. Although when it took delivery the same day, the $5,000 cheaper one came out, the rear-wheel drive long range.
Right.
But whatever, it's fine.
Andreas loves range. He had no interest in the LFP or even the performance because he wanted the max range.
That's right.
Technically, yes, the new long range rear-wheel drive has ever so slightly more miles. Although I can't wait to range test it because I'm not actually sure if that's the case. Maybe just slightly, but honestly, I'm gonna guess there's more times you'll be happy you go dual motors.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun. And the range of this one, I tweeted out a few weeks ago on my way out to Tesla takeover or X takeover. I got 334 miles out of a full battery, and it was still at 1.5%. Through the Rockies at like 90 degrees weather, which is 30 Celsius.
Yep. Pretty crazy.
And high speeds, so it looks like this car is actually getting the EPA rated range, which is pretty incredible.
Pretty close, yeah. So we'll have to range test this ASAP while it's still a relatively fresh car. Yep. You've kind of done the break-in miles on it, but
yep.
So we are kind of exiting the neighborhood region, and I mean, so far,
I haven't even thought about driving. It's just
we're just talking.
Yeah,
we're just hanging out.
Yeah. Still being attentive, of course, but so far I haven't even touched the wheel.
Yeah.
You can maybe demonstrate it. Oh, is it gonna brake for this yellow?
It thought about it. Like it literally thought about it, just like a human would.
Yeah. We should add one more thing. So we have it on assertive right now. Assertive, yeah. I actually haven't noticed any differences. Dirty Tesla did a comparison video. It looks like there is differences, but I haven't noticed any differences in my experience.
Yeah.
And we also have actually not turned on the automatic set speed off. I don't like it because it's either too fast or too slow.
Well, we should do that though.
Let's do it. Yeah. Okay.
So that's how you know actually when you're on V12 versus V11.
Exactly.
So like some people didn't know when it was switching between them, and it's like highway is the only place where you're looking at V11, and that's when the speed offset will switch from auto to an actual number.
As you can see here, yeah.
So now we're actually going to see how fast it decides to go, because some people have mentioned, like especially on low speed limit roads, it going too fast, and they're like, "What? I'm going to get it pulled over for me not even driving." And then other people have reported it goes almost illegally slow, and so I'm really curious what it's gonna.
Yeah.
Right now we're doing 11 over, so.
Allegedly. I've experienced both, either it being too fast or too slow. It's too slow, actually, what I've noticed with this bird.
Interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see.
And we have some more inclement weather. I mean, it's in the rain right now, which is a lot of cars I'd feel scared to use their self-driving.
Yeah.
But this one usually is pretty good also about letting you know when it doesn't feel confident. So it'll mention like, FSD or autopilot or whatever will, I forget the terminology, but may not be as effective. You might want to take over, etc.
Yeah.
So now we have a sort of.
Which is an interesting point, by the way. Brandon Flesh posted this too. Like even Hardware 4.
Yep.
Actually, no, he does have Hardware 3 still.
On his Y. Yeah.
Brandon, sorry if I'm wrong. Anyway, he got the FSD full self-driving degraded or something.
Yep.
And even I, on the way out to California, got a FSD degraded warning. Basically, the entire night was
really.
I was driving to Utah. It's dark, like as dark as it can be, and then it cannot change lanes. If you're lucky, you can engage it, but I basically wasn't able to use it for most of the nighttime driving in a Hardware 4 car. So now I'm wondering, has it just not been optimized
So here's doing a turn signal for no reason, because this
Yeah.
is just a constant road,
Very slow turn here.
but it thinks we're turning right.
So yeah, that was a little bit disappointing. You have a hardware for a car and still having this.
And the weather was fine, and it's just
Yeah,
darkness.
totally fine. Yeah,
Okay.
it was clean. Cameras are clean.
Interesting.
So that was disappointing.
Okay.
But anyway, I think that's probably something they can fix with software. Because even the cameras, they did. By the way, I love this camera button on the steering wheel.
Yeah. Yeah. it's
The
great.
cameras, they improved the software for Hardware 3 cars, right? Like a year ago.
Yep.
So I'm sure this is just like a lot of priority in the autopilot team.
Yep.
Yeah, love you guys.
And so another question people might have that we can answer is, how do you know when it's recognizing that your eyes are paying attention to the road versus when it's going to have you prompt to touch the wheel? Because typically beforehand, before the hands-free, it was you had to have your hand on the wheel with some sort of torque input. It's not a capacitive wheel. You have to like actually input some torque or mess with one of the buttons, the scroll wheel or something.
Yeah.
Now there's this green dot next to the steering wheel on the screen. That's when you know the car knows that you are looking ahead.
Exactly, yeah.
If
Yeah.
you follow me.
I can demonstrate really quick. I will look to the left.
It's still taking a bit.
Okay.
Interesting. There we go. Finally got please pay attention to the
So
road.
now I look forward. Yeah. Just kidding. Now I look forward and it's gone.
Yeah,
And
so it
it's-
flash blue a little bit, but then it was immediate like, oh,
Yeah.
you're looking back again.
And
That's
it
like-
also turns on fart mode if you don't pay attention. Like it farts to alert. I'm just kidding.
I would have believed you, genuinely. Here's another weird intersection. It'd be even weirder the other doing this in the
This one
reverse,
is
actually.
weird even for human drivers. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Full stop. Zero. Nizza stop. Nizza stop.
Okay.
And immediate left turn here. That was good.
That was
Smooth
very
as
smooth.
butter.
Yep. Yeah, no problems.
And nice. Speed up.
Yeah, I have noticed that, doing FSD before they even had the, like, more real neural network assertive, it was, like, annoyingly slow. And I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, it's just like, I would rather drive. But now with the neural net and it in assertive, it's like, it does drive closer to how I would.
Yeah. And here I thought what would be the difference, setting it to chill, that it wouldn't take off as aggressively, but it still does.
Still
So I haven't
does.
noticed any
Interesting.
difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's keep it on. Yeah, let's keep it on assertive for now.
So now it's choosing 3 miles an hour over instead of 11.
Yeah.
Not sure why. We're on the same speed limit. I'm really curious why it chooses what.
Yeah. I wonder if this also. I can't be tested driving data, right? Like,
And we could tell it monitored that school flashing,
Yeah.
which is not flashing, but we knew it was looking at it. I just love that through this you can tell what the car is really seeing, really doing.
exactly.
So you've been obviously using FSD for years.
Yeah.
As of now, are there any other things you're really looking forward to as improvements, changes, updates? I mean, what you've had a lot of things over the years where you're like, oh, I wish I had this.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
It's
You're
obviously
like, I wish
so
I
much
had-
better now.
It's funny. You wish for things, then you get them. Then after 2 days, you're like used to it. You want the next one. It's so funny. But I really want highway stack to be
Yep.
like
Okay, yeah.
included, because that's like my most of my driving happens on the highway, to work and home.
Yep.
And it's still like I still turn it on because usually you're going just straight, right? Here, nice slowdown for the yellow. See, this slowdown is still too
That was
soon.
a little
Yeah.
jerky,
So-
and now we're like 3 car lengths before,
Yeah.
and now it's crawling.
So that was my
It's a lot.
criticism with V12 too.
Yeah.
And I feel like it has improved a little bit depending on the situation,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes it still does it and annoys the driver behind you. Full self driving may be degraded. Wow, even now. Maybe
So
there's a
it took-
raindrop on it.
I was gonna say, it took that long, and now it's not even raining, but the wipers are still going, and
Yeah.
now we have a full self-drive maybe degraded.
Yeah.
That's kind of confusing. But yeah, I guess rain could have gotten on one of the side cameras that wasn't there before.
Yeah, just to finish that thought, yeah, highway driving, that's what I'm looking forward to the most, because so I noticed with 12.5
Yep.
on roads like this, when it passes cars, it actually moves back into the right lane. On the highway, it still doesn't do this because it's V11.
Yep.
So that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Aside from that, and those slowdowns.
Yep.
These are like my main two.
So we'll see what it does when we get into this parking lot, because that's always another interesting thing. I feel like we're pretty
lane. Okay, now you're good.
Yeah, almost encroached into the wrong lane. Now it's jumping over, being relatively assertive. That's good.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Green light. Oh wait, that says we're going straight.
It's not following.
Oh shit.
We just.
Excuse me.
Yep. We just. So it just got in a turn-only lane and then didn't turn.
Oh yeah, here. Okay. It's funny. It just merged only an hour ago.
Yeah. Now it's doing the right lane, but we just cut across another. So that's 2 illegal things.
Yeah.
I guess plus speeding, 3 illegal things.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's not our fault. I mean, we are, I guess, in control. But yeah, arriving here at Scandinavian Designs.
Yeah.
Lovely store.
Yeah, I've been to Norway. It's my first time here. It's nice.
Yeah. A lot of EVs, some rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pickup trucks.
So now, what will it do?
Let's see.
It's trying to go into the store. It's turning left. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Turkey.
Oh, now it's going right. Nope. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is an interesting. I think now it's good. It's what. See, you see this here?
Yep.
This means it wants to reverse. Shout out to AI driver, but it can't. So it would take, if you turn the steering wheel to the right, this would be the path.
We're just doing this.
So yeah. So yeah, I think he's right.
Oh my gosh.
It wants to reverse, but it can't. So I take over now.
Yeah.
Robotaxi.
It's really interesting. Yeah, Robotaxi is basically done. I mean, we just proved it. So maybe here we'll swap drivers, not that we're really driving, and then continue on to Costco through even more traffic, and then we'll try some automatic parking at Costco, which I was hoping to do here, but it didn't even set us up for that. I just wanted to send us straight into the building.
Yep.
It was really trying to get that furniture.
One more comment. I'm looking forward to reversing. I totally forgot about that. Reversing will be a game changer. I think this will make it feel even more crazy.
Yep.
Like if it can actually 3-point turn.
So they're just wanted to, but autopilot or FSD wouldn't let it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't have the ability yet.
All right.
Yeah. So, but aside from that, good drive. I mean, the left turn out of view neighborhood was wrong.
Yep.
And then I intervened, but that was my only intervention, and this one. So 2.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. On to the next.
Cool.
All right. Let's try out your wireless charger on my phone.
Oh yeah.
There we go. So, still, I love this car. Genuinely love this car. The white on white also.
Yeah.
And you got some Alcantara. Very nice, very nice. I know it's not the point of the video, but very nice. Still no actual Colorado spec water bottles fit anywhere.
Yeah.
Not the door cards, not these.
That's why I have 2.
That's why you have the mirror stuff. Love it. Okay. Now
by the way, we haven't swapped seats. We're actually in the UK now.
We're just mirroring the video angle.
Was it FSD? No, it was you. Okay.
No, it said tap the accelerator to go.
Oh, you can just enable it actually.
Auto steer temporarily unavailable. Okay.
By the way, Highland Model 3 owners, do you feel like the right scroll wheel needs more force than the left one? I wonder if that's a small issue with my steering wheel, as the left one is more sensitive than the right one, which is a little bit annoying.
Interesting.
But I think if I go to Tesla, I'm like, you have to press harder the right one, they're gonna be like, you're a little bit crazy. Like I'm not sure if this is like a warranty thing.
Yeah.
But it is a bit annoying.
So here we're flying through a parking lot and
is it stopping?
blowing past. Nope.
Last minute.
See, that's how I wanted to stop at a stoplight.
Exactly.
Just get to the very end. And
that's how I would stop.
So I've also been interested to see how it would do with me. Now it's not a very sunny day, so my transition lens nerdy glasses haven't transitioned.
Oh yeah.
Which I guess I have to adjust your mirror too.
I can point the flashlight.
Yeah. But it says that it won't really work through sunglasses at the moment. Or is that fixed with 12.5.1.1?
Nope. It will come with a future update.
So future update, it'll allow it to possibly work through sunglasses. Maybe it depends on the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Because it's not IR cameras; they are actual cameras.
Yeah.
So it's just trying to tell whether you are looking forward. I'll wonder, what level of sunglasses. We'll have to test a bunch of different sunglasses when that happens.
Unless Tesla partners with a sunglasses brand,
and allow only those.
Cyber glasses.
Cyber glasses.
Can't wait to try out my cyber glasses.
It's got a speed up here and get over.
Assertive.
That was
very
good.
nice.
Very good.
Very good.
Which lane is gonna go into?
So the left lane would be logical, but it's not doing what's logical. Which you think it would look ahead on the route.
Yep.
And we just missed the light. And now it's going to the... What? Why did it do that?
The view. I wanted a better view.
Great view right now. Yeah, lovely. But yeah, so future updates that's been quoted by Tesla. Coming soon.
Tesla.
It's really thinking hard. Some people love it or hate it that I call it that. It's whatever.
No, I like it.
Earlier and more natural lane change decisions, so maybe that would have been improved on the next one. Vision-only driver monitoring with sunglasses, end-to-end on highway, FSD on Cybertruck.
Yeah.
We've been looking forward to all of these for so long.
Yeah.
But the issue is these have been listed for a few updates now, I think.
This is new also. They've never done this before to mention upcoming improvements. It's kind of cool actually. I like that.
Yeah, so we, in theory, could be as little as days or maybe weeks away from FSD on Cybertruck, which will be so much fun to test.
Yeah, so Elon said, sorry?
Well, and of course, the end-to-end on the highway, we'll have to do a hogback with that. Because we haven't done a hogback with FSD, because it was like, what's the point? We've already done hogback testing with various Teslas and the existing software. Yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah, Elon was saying it's supposed to come sometime in August.
Yep.
So we'll see.
Okay. Crossing fingers, because it is August 5th as we record this.
Yeah, FSD and Cybertruck will be interesting too. Like this big car.
That'll be slightly terrifying.
Yeah. Although it feels like a Tesla right when you're inside.
So I'm excited, but like the feeling of rear steer, even while you are in control, is kind of terrifying.
Yep.
But rear steer when you're being driven is probably even more terrifying.
Yep.
So that was a good lane.
Yep.
We kept the lane.
Nice speed up here.
We got people crossing in front of us.
No slowdown here. Like all the versions would freak out.
Would have freaked out, absolutely.
So, I mean, this has been fixed for a long time now, but still, it always makes me smile a little bit that it doesn't freak out.
Yep. Now your phone's charging.
Oh, yeah.
Well, mine still is.
Again, I would move over now because we're not passing anyone. Not sure.
Well, yeah.
Oh, actually, we're turning left.
City streets not matter so much, but sometimes I do agree with you. In general, it's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah.
But so far, no issues.
Yeah.
We've used a total of 1% of the whole drive. You're just loving the efficiency of the
Lost this car.
You're getting what, like 5 miles per kilowatt hour?
Yeah.
200 watt hours per mile.
Averaging 238 now lifetime.
Okay.
So more than 4 miles. 4 miles per kilowatt hour. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, and most of this was like high-speed driving out to California and back. So it's probably just gonna go down, like with city driving.
Yep.
Yeah, no, super happy.
Yeah, I would be too. This is a great car, great spec.
Yeah.
And I mean, you've proved it. Done some road trips already.
Yep.
And all right, so now we're doing this left turn action.
Yep. Very smooth lane change.
It's just so natural. Like, obviously, we're still not there. It's still doing some weird things.
Yep.
But technically, we didn't have any like actual mid-driving takeovers that we needed to do. You did out of respect of the driver behind us, who was already clearly upset.
Yeah.
But no one was in danger.
Exactly.
It's just like, come on. But yeah, it's not quite as exciting as early FSD video days, where it was like, oh my gosh, what's it doing? Especially when it took us to dinner.
Yeah.
That one time.
Oh my god, yeah.
It found some way private, not public parking lot to do a U-turn. And
exactly.
Just took us off-road and just...
Yeah. Well, sketchy.
Yeah. But we've made good progress.
For sure, yeah.
Now it's surrounded by CUVs and...
Yeah. Yeah, this version is definitely, like, it's amazing. You know, a few things to improve, but, yeah.
It's not bad.
Blown away. V12, especially 12.4.5, 12.4 and 12.5.
Yep.
Were another big step forward. Yeah.
And it's having no issue with my glasses. Again, not that they're tinted, but they're slightly tinted at the moment, but not as dark as they would be in the summer. Yeah, it's like here, if I was being assertive, I would go in the left lane because I know I'm going to accelerate faster than a second-gen CRV.
Yeah. Even this braking was a little bit too aggressive.
Still
Like
a little funky.
Yeah, like I'm always having the person behind me in mind. It's like, what do they think? They probably don't think anything.
Probably not.
Yes.
It's like as still not perfect as it is, it's still better than so many human drivers in so many ways.
That is true.
I mean, you have people like pulling up to a stoplight on their phone, so their braking's also pretty terrible.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, maybe you can demonstrate this real quick. If you grab your phone, it will yell at you pretty quickly.
So it detects probably really quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm still looking ahead. My phone's in frame. So it can tell that I'm not looking at my phone. But if I look at my phone... Oh, still not...
It might be looking at my eyes.
So we're both looking... Oh, there we go. Now it says, please pay attention to the road.
Usually like beeps at you like right away.
Interesting.
That is interesting, yeah. Not that I've ever tested this.
Yeah, of course not.
I just heard it.
Word on the street. Nice Maverick over there. You hear the Maverick is now hybrid all-wheel drive.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'll trade this one in. Get one.
Oh gosh, this does feel so much more modern. I still love the outgoing Model 3. Like,
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Special place. I love Kyle's. You know, it's 5 years old now. Still love it. But this ambient lighting's not here. Of course, you had ambient lighting in your last Model 3 aftermarket.
Aftermarket, yeah. Yeah, this one with the feature update is supposed to be adjustable because it's not bright enough to my taste during the day. So
well, that's because you spent some time with Mercedes products.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the other extreme. Yeah. So Costco.
We're just blasting into the Costco parking lot
a bit
here.
too fast to my taste.
And
but
where's it gonna go? Like, isn't it supposed to go find, and then I can select a parking spot or something?
Yeah, only depends where it stops.
All right, now we got
pedestrians.
Pedestrians.
Even that, all the versions would have freaked out here.
Yeah.
It's just more, so it's probably gonna stop for those over here. Yeah. See how it already knew that they were coming.
Yeah, they're coming from behind a wall, but it saw them enter the wall space. It's just
very
really
cool.
impressive.
And smooth acceleration. Awesome. I wouldn't drive any differently.
Yeah. Just creeping around the parking lot.
Yeah, creep. Whoa.
And it's going into the shop.
Okay.
Oil change, maybe.
Oil change. Audi. e-tron.
It went to the tire center parking only. Why are we doing this? So I'm gonna take control.
Actually, you could select a parking spot now. Should we try this?
Oh well, let's go to a real parking spot because we actually do want to go in. There's an Ioniq over there.
Also, there's geese.
Tire.
So
geese.
Hello, geese.
Some savage geese. Every time I see geese, I post them on my story and tag savage geese. It's great. So we're gonna find an actual spot manually, but then have it park automatically. So got a nice
performance Model 3 here.
Right over here. Yep.
Finishing your sentence.
Let's go right there, maybe.
Cool.
Start. Okay, we're going forwards, backing in because everywhere's a car meet.
So this is another improvement from V12 to 12.4, I believe. Well, 12.36 to 12.4. The auto park is much faster now.
Yeah.
Still too slow to my taste, but
before it was very cautious. Now it's cautious, but still, that was fantastic.
Nice.
And of course, parallel parking will also, you know, continually maneuver itself to get it right.
Yep.
But we're done.
Perfect.
Park, e-brake on, doors unlocked.
Costco hot dogs.
Beautiful new. Yeah. $1.50 still. Yeah. I don't even like soda, so I wish I could do like $1.25.
Yeah, I know. I'm always like, I don't need this cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so smooth.
So that's it.
Cool.
Man, autopilot's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Full self-driving. Sorry, it's all the same to me, I guess. Yeah. But any major thoughts before we go?
No, just thanks to the Autopilot team. Great work. We like to criticize, but you know, deep down we love everything you guys do. And
yeah, I mean, if it's gonna freak out and do terrible things, we're gonna point it out. I mean, I've done that with the VinFast, and people get upset at me, but it's just like
cutting edge tech.
We're journalists. We just got to say what's good and what's bad, and this is just really impressive.
Yeah.
Obviously, the future improvements, like we mentioned. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. the future improvements are very exciting. We're of course going to do another video when these come out, which should be, like we said, in the coming weeks, because it is August.
Yep.
With the lane change decisions, vision only driver monitoring with sunglasses. I'll find a few different sunglasses to test it with, and then end to end on highway, because I am concerned with the sunglasses thing. I mean, people with like transition glasses like mine, or even prescription sunglasses, I mean,
Yep.
I think that's good to have. And then highway is the huge improvement, plus Cybertruck. There's a lot of videos, multiple videos coming when we see the new improvements with 12.6 is what I'm guessing it'll be.
Yeah, probably.
A new .1 improvement, essentially.
Yeah, 12.5. No, 12.6, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe even with a dot update. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see, and you'll see. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on another video very soon. Till then, cheers.
See ya.